All right, friends, how are you today? Happy Tuesday to you. Aaron here bringing you your daily horoscope for Tuesday, the 19th of May, 2020. What a beautiful day. We've got the moon at the later degrees of Aries, okay? For the majority of the day, still going to be in Aries until later on. We're going to get into Taurus, all right, as the sun is celebrating its last day in Taurus today, okay? At the 29th degree. The 29th degree, we're moving on, right, to a celebration. This is similar to like the 16th degree of Neptune here. Let me show you. You know, where we had the Neptune retrograde at 16 degrees for quite some time, all right, which was like about a display, right? This display, a parade, all the colors coming together, something like that. Okay, so the 29th degree here of Taurus, this is about personal, where instead of being the parade of all the individuals and everybody's showcasing their thing, this is about you, personally you, showcasing all of your gifts, right? And this is saying, look, you have to. The beauty about the moon being in the sign of Aries during this, okay, there's a spark. It's saying take the initiative here. You have all of these wonderful gifts, okay. That's physical attributes, that's physical gifts, material possessions, things, as well as abilities, right? You have all of these abilities. And it's saying it's really time for you to shine, to take the initiative, to show off your goods. You know, this is a selfless, selfless birthday party, you know, for yourself. But this is like, hey, I have all of these things. I want to put it out there into the world because this is, you know, you can help everybody with all of this cool stuff. And then we're going to have a super stellium here as the, you know, it's like we went from this Capricorn stellium to now we're going to have this stellium here in Gemini. All right, again, about all this information coming forward. Mercury's home. Mercury's just flying through, catching up to Venus retrograde here in the North Node, all now in Gemini, okay? Again, this is being the investigator in your own life, coming up with your own conclusions, you know, coming up with your own answers, kind of ignoring what everybody else has to say, all right? This is your parade. This is your time to shine. This is your time, again, taking the initiative, putting yourself out there, allowing your gifts to be shown, allowing the things that you have to be shown. There's some, you know, good things going on or things that you need to share that are coming up in life. Still have this beautiful septile between Uranus, the North Node, and Pluto, okay? Transformative, transcendence. We're changing our lives. And we have to be, you know, we're not staying in that stuck place anymore of the North Node being in Cancer. We're moving on to new ground. We're trying new things. And we're dipping our toes in different waters, seeing what we like, what we don't like. We're trying new foods, you know. So this is saying take a chance. You know, we don't know what the outcome is going to be. Take a chance. See what happens. You know, we're talking about your things, things that make you feel passionate, things that you really enjoy. By talking about these, you're going to naturally attract other people that also enjoy the same things. And then there's new relationships, new kinships, you know, and we're getting ready. This is the big transition happening here. Today's the last day. Tuesday's the last day for this transition to take place. Come Wednesday, when the sun does enter into Gemini and the moon's getting ready for the big new moon, Gemini new moon, superstellium Gemini new moon, getting down to the bottom of things, right? We're really investigating. So it's lovely that we get the sun finally catching up to where Gemini is stealing that fire from the gods, giving it to humanity. Again, that sense of foreshadowing, okay? So where Mercury has been the past couple of days, you know, the sun, or the past week, the sun's saying, okay, I'm finally going to start to be ready to catch up to my ideas. See how that works? So it's like Mercury, the pendulum is swung ahead, right? But we don't count that as the second yet. So the pendulum, Mercury, is swung ahead, and we have these ideas that we ourselves aren't ready to fulfill, to step up to the plate. You know, it's like we're seeing ourselves as the batter, but we're not ready to take plate. And now it's like, okay, so this is our last day of preparation. Then the moon's going to enter stable Taurus. Sun's going to move on to Gemini. Very different energy come on Wednesday. All right, so enjoying this delicious energy, enjoying, you know, again, walking around. This is my favorite thing. This is my favorite candle. This is my favorite book. This is, you're my favorite whatever. You know, when we take such appreciation, gratitude, that attitude of gratitude towards the material possessions that we have, or we can sit down, you know, and take the initiative for ourselves to say things like, just what are we good at? What do we want to be acknowledged for? You know, and it's funny, a healthy ego, a healthy mind individual doesn't often sit down and just compliment themselves, or a healthy mind, you know, that's just a debatable term. But I mean, like, you know, an overinflated ego, you know, we always look at that as someone, you know, that thinks very highly of themselves. So we say, like, what you know, again, that healthy mind concept of a not overinflated ego, but a healthy ego. What do we, you know, that person generally beats themselves up. So that healthy minded ego would be a place of honest compliments to yourselves. Like, wow, you're really good. Wow, I made a delicious dinner for myself tonight. Wow, you know, that was a really good workout. Wow. I'm glad I took the time to sit down and meditate. I'm glad I took the time to sit down and watch this thing and absorb some knowledge or information. You know, it's like being caring, being pampering to ourselves in a really lovely way. You know, that Taurus energy loves to pamper oneself of all the, you know, gems and diamonds and gold and all of the lavish, wonderful things. So it's like we have to give some of these lovely things to ourselves, not expect them from a partner. Do have a Venus retrograde going on right now, so that might be really lovely as well, as we're dealing with a lot of partner kind of stuff, is to give a little extra to your partner on a day like today. You know, like, hey, I was thinking about you, I care about you, I appreciate you, I see you, I bought you this little trinket, this little token of my appreciation. You know, things. Taurus loves things. So either way, pamper yourself a little bit. And even if it's not with a physical thing, make sure it is a mental compliment. You know, give yourselves a lot of compliments. Compliment the people that you love on a beautiful day like this Tuesday. All right, my friends. Thank you as always for hanging out with me. Have a beautiful day, you beautiful souls. We will see you tomorrow.